Hi, my name is Zoe. I am the Tipsy Psychic, and today I'm going to talk about the compatibility between a Cancer, Leo, Cusp, and a Virgo. And for those of you who don't know and don't read the community tab, I have been moving, so I have not been able to come online. Like, I don't even have furniture. I'm sitting next to like next to the wall on the floor right now. So there's not really much I can do about that. But I'm trying to get things together and get my life back together as quickly as possible so I can continue these videos. So anyway, back to why we're all really here. Cancer, Leo, Cusps, and Virgos. How do they go together? Well, let me just start by saying this relationship has its on and off moments. Like, it can seem fine one minute and then really off the next. And you're like, what is happening? And it's because the temperament of the relationship really varies. But romance is at its forefront. And everything you both do is very driven by feeling and emotions, you know? There's a restless energy that keeps this couple going. Can you both treat each other like equals? Don't whine about your Virgo's needs. It's not a productive use of your time and energy. Your beliefs need to be out in the open, and you need freedom to be spiritual. It's very important that you honor your spiritual side while you're dating a Virgo. The physical realm is important, and staying realistic makes sense to you, but sometimes the things that you can't explain are what is really going to make your relationship more interesting. So let your imagination take over and let loose. Stop taking everything so freaking seriously. Virgo would make a good partner for you. Let's face it. You'll find yourself going through impulsive phases with your Virgo, and then experiencing more cautious times. It fluctuates, but it is never consistent. Your love needs to be on a path. It cannot wander aimlessly. You both need to be headed somewhere if you want to grow as a couple. You or your Virgo might give it a purpose. You both must aim for the same outcome. It cannot evolve without a path. Apathy can be this couple's worst nightmare. When there is a lack of interest in each other's needs, all hell can break loose. Don't get caught up in a negative mindset. Think happy thoughts. And don't let ambition take over. It will only bite you in the ass. Don't try to take control. And understand that the way you act, whether you like it or not, it reflects on your loved ones. You need to understand that impact. You both like nice things and luxury. You might experience some more panic while dating a Virgo. If you don't have a path for this relationship to follow, it will eventually find one, whether it be through your dreams, your religion, your work, your social status. The relationship seeks a path. It needs to know where to go. And if you don't help it, it will find a direction. The question is it the direction you want, you know? So you might need to step in. You might need to guide it. And if you don't pick the path, if you're not aware of it, then you might end up resenting your Virgo. They know how to get under your skin with their opposing views and their opinions. It can cause friction. Don't get caught up in fate. You make your own destiny in this relationship. And if you start to believe that it won't work out, it won't. Because you have that power. Remember that. It's good to want the world, but you must understand why you want it and what you want to do with it when you have it. And don't just guess at things or accomplish things for no reason. It won't get you or your Virgo anywhere. You need to go for it with your Virgo and be your most romantic self for them. Don't resist romantic urges. If you want to go do something super cheesy and romantic and corny, I don't give a shit. Go do it. Don't hold back, because that's what this relationship is about. If you're passing by a flower stand with red roses and you think, oh my God, I want to get my partner flowers, but no, that's like, there's nothing to celebrate. Why am I doing that? Fuck it, get them flowers, you know? Get your Virgo some pretty flowers. If you're thinking about your Virgo and you want to wish them a wonderful day or like make them breakfast or something or share, do it, because that's what this relationship is about. Don't worry, they have the romantic part too for you. But I'm talking to you, Cancer, Leo, Cuspers, because sometimes your rational brain can kick in a little bit too much and you might overlook your intuition, your romantic intuition. So think about it. Think about it. Cheesy is good here. Cheesy. Be very cheesy. And Virgo is the kind of sign that wouldn't mind letting you have the spotlight. They would let you be the center of attention when you need to be, which is kind of important for you. You both need to find a balance. There has to be an in-between from those ups and downs. This is a powerful match. Virgo might feel like you don't really care about their need for alone time and secrecy enough. You don't seem to understand the value of that according to them. It's all or nothing. Either you like all of your Virgo or you like nothing at all of your Virgo. Because you can get caught up on one side of them, but have a lot of trouble accepting the rest. And you are usually the one who is most in danger of self-sabotaging in this relationship. Try to be more considerate of your Virgo. Now, a Virgo might beat themselves up more often in this match. They might find themselves doing that or developing that kind of habit even more so. A lot of Virgos already have to deal with being a martyr. So expect that to be enhanced in this relationship for Virgos. You both seem to sacrifice a lot of yourselves for each other in this relationship, and sometimes it can go a little too far, you know? You can take it too far. Virgo also might have a hard time dealing with your feelings. Yikes. And your need to talk about them so openly. Childhood friends might turn out to be stronger than if you meet as adults. You both strive to better yourselves as friends, always trying to do better than you both did before. Try to be more compassionate towards your Virgo. After all, your Virgo really is the rock in this relationship. When you first start dating each other, you may have a very powerful love. You might feel very infatuated, like deeply, passionately infatuated with each other at first. However, you may have difficulty connecting with each other on a deeper emotional level. You need to put yourselves in each other's shoes more often. You need to see it their way if you want to try to treat each other with more dignity and respect. If you have brothers or sisters, then they might be friends with your Virgo too. Often you're friends with each other's families first. So maybe you meet because your best friend has a brother or a sister and you are into them, and that turns into a thing and it becomes super romantic, and yeah, it becomes a life partner. But often it's you both are sort of friends with each other's family in one way or another first. And your friendships are ambitious and you motivate each other. You both might argue about who wears the pants in your relationship. Virgo might seek your attention by acting sad and down. They can go through some dark times and they need your attention and affection. Affairs don't last long with a Virgo because there wouldn't be enough passion to fuel it for a very long time, and it may feel cold after a while. However, marriage can last a very long time. So if you're looking to get married, Virgo might be a really good partner for you. Be careful not to push your children too hard. Sometimes when these signs have kids together, they can get very involved in their kids' success and accomplishments, and that they can take it too far. So just be aware of your behavior as a parental unit. You both love to dream and think big. Your ideals are very important to you both, but you have no trouble giving each other a taste of reality. when you feel pushed or cornered. If you feel uncomfortable, you get super real. Super real. You both believe in each other, but that may not be enough when you get into situations that make you uncomfortable. Virgo has an organized mind, and it may feel really limiting to you sometimes. Marriages usually work out really well for you and a Virgo. There is a balance in them, which is super important. If things aren't super serious, then it's because deep down you both have decided that it's not really going to work. You're afraid of deluding yourselves. So just be aware that if you're feeling like that, and like it's just not serious and stuff, it's probably your own making. Like, it's not that you can't be serious, it's that you're choosing not to mentally or anything, you know? Sometimes in our subconscious we do stuff and we have no idea because it's in our subconscious, right? But guess what? It's still your subconscious and you still have some power over it. Like, you don't want to get hurt, so you won't let yourself explore too far. And also, if the relationship is too conservative or it won't really open itself up enough, then it's not going to last. When you get married, one of your careers usually takes the front seat. You both don't feel equally invested in each other's careers. And often one is a stay-at-home parent while the other one works. It's usually fine that way. Like, it doesn't usually bother you that much. You both don't mind volunteering together, but you definitely won't be okay with sacrificing all your free time. You need your free fun time. You both are usually on the same page about that. So you're not going to take on too many responsibilities to other people or the community if it's getting in the way of your fun time, your you times, right? You have a fiery energy that can push the Virgo off the deep end. Now, this is a very focused relationship, but sometimes you can get caught up in your goals and achievements. And you both often have trouble fully letting yourselves love each other. And you're afraid to appear weak, right? Being vulnerable can be hard for the both of you, but it's very important. There's a hesitant vibe to this couple that can get in the way of its happiness. You may not fully understand what is important to each other, but the passion overrules that problem most of the time. Marriage provides a stability that your relationship could really benefit from. You both need to be able to fully be yourselves and have the ability and the liberty to speak your minds and not rely on each other too much. This dynamic is never boring. It can feel like it's falling apart at times from the inside. You and your Virgo perform well as a married couple. There's a very down-to-earth vibe, you know? You and your Virgo may have some trouble distinguishing the real problems from the not so serious ones. Something that might be destroying your relationship isn't really thought about, but something small is given a lot of energy. That is not productive problem solving. You both can be very self-centered, but at least you're good at working together as a team. You must learn to be okay with each other. Love each other anyway. This is a very practical couple, but you both can take things the wrong way and overreact. Marriage is either too uptight or too laid back, but hardly in between. Respecting each other may be a challenge, but at least there is a foundation that adds solidity to your relationship and more likely to stick together. Virgos won't like the ups and downs that they have to go through with you. They might get swept away with you and have a lot of fun, but they do need some control. And they won't like the roller coaster ride all the time. Shit happens, and you both need to work on not dwelling on the negative. Stay positive. Change your attitudes. No whining or complaining. Nuh-uh. Nope. Virgos are actually really good for you because they keep you grounded. They are your rock, but you might feel frustrated with the lack of spontaneity. This couple can be very cautious, but it gives them time to think. They can limit themselves too much, but that can also just make them more traditional. Things can get dark, but overall the love is everlasting. So keep that in mind. And yeah, so this is a pretty good match. There's definitely some ups and downs, but you can counter those. Yeah. So if you're a Virgo, or if you are a Cancer, Leo, Cusper, I would love to hear from you in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. I want to hear your stories. Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe to my channel. That would be amazing. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. I will see you soon. Bye.